Hey, what's up and welcome back everyone to the IceManIsaac Academy, the second channel of the WARZONE Academy dedicated specifically to coaching every single day. Today we are taking a look at the first 40 bomb of Caldera, and it's actually one of my closest friends and teammate on NRG, JoeWo, who drops it. And the guy's movement is insane. We're gonna have so many opportunities to talk about finesse, talk about how to manipulate and punish enemies for overextending. This is a class gameplay here with 40 kills on the line. If you guys enjoy the style of gameplay where I help you get better at Warzone, make sure to drop a like on this video. I recently got a copyright strike because I used a song that I didn't have a license to, but I had a license to it on my main channel, but not on my second channel. So the algorithm isn't too happy with me. They hate copyright strikes. Do me a favor, drop a like on this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and join me over on Twitch with all these gentlemen over here to catch it live. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. All right, so here we are. Joe is playing with Exact, and judging by the player count, it looks like they're playing duo quads together. That's kind of a staple of what they play. Every gunfight they take, they're going to be outnumbered. Hangars is one of the best places, or airfield is one of the best places to land. People love dropping in nonstop, and there's so much loot inside of all these tents. This is like our favorite spot to drop.
Yep. Done.
You'll notice one of the things I do want to point out is he was kind of making little adjustments right here. He's like scanning before he goes into no man's land to make sure he doesn't get caught while he's out in the open. But picks up the SMG, starts heading inside. Here's footsteps behind him. The last thing you ever want to do whenever you're facing an opponent is just challenge right here in the doorway, right? His aim is already heading into this doorway. So you've got one of two options. Either you can bait by running past the doorway. I mean, there's a lot of options, right? One of the options is literally just sitting there aiming down sight. Or you can run past the doorway, have them chase through, and then you slide under them. Or you can do what Joe does, is slide through them. That guy is now looking past him in the doorway where he was already pre-aiming. And then Joe's just going to completely gun him. Beautiful thing about this game mode, man, is just so much money to be had. So Joe sees guys over in these hangars. He's going to make the rotation. Swinging out wide to try to catch him. That guy has a sniper. Joe absolutely beams him.
Back right. Got him. Hold down.
Nice.
Across the way is 3, okay? 4.
I'm getting shot from my left.
Where?
Deep left.
Yep, front doors now.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
Yeah, this cross is like one of the hardest crosses in the game. I wish they would add things like ATVs, motorcycles that would allow us to push. But frankly, like, unless I go all the way deep to the other end of the hangars where I can, like, where there is some aircraft over here, like, I don't, and like, that's talking mini-map wise, right? Like, further down here, there's a whole bunch of aircraft. That makes it really easy to cross to the open. But Zach got stuck in no man's land there. That is one massive change that happened from Verdansk to Caldera, is the snipers have an insane amount of flinch. Even they just nerfed the Swiss and the Kar98 to where they both have significantly more flinch as well. So expect, hopefully, because you can still use focus on the Kar98 and pretty much have 0 flinch. So tough to hit. Expect now that you can actually ego challenge snipers, and if you hit your one shot, the snipers become useless, which is really how it should be.
There's a team knock. They're bottom white. Telling us now. I got him knocked.
Now keep in mind, this gameplay right here is from before the NZ47 nerf. This happened, I believe, on the second night that Caldera was live. Once again, this is the very first 40 bomb, and it's not that crazy of a pace right now. 5 kills with 100 left, like. I've been on significantly better than I've been on 10 kills with 120 left. So we're going to see a lot of aggressive play coming in here from Joe. Right now, everything's pretty straightforward. Joe's catching some people out in the open. Nothing too much to break down here.
Anything yet?
We're going to start talking about his in-game rotations and some of the finesse that he does, because typically him and Zach will split off, and it looks like that's what they're doing right now. I don't even think Joe doesn't even enable the advanced controls here. He needs to sign up for the IceManIsaac flight school. He's really just looking for a large concentration of people that he can drop on and start fighting. So now that he sees a lot of people, he's got information that there's 2 in front of him. Right, so this is the information that he wants, right? He's like, okay, sweet. I can throw my plane, take out this guy, push over to this building where there's 2, and then just keep rotating towards fields. He's not using the plane to get kills, which is pretty impressive to drop 40 bombs and not even use the plane for kills. Just using it for rotations. Based off that plane information, there's only 1 in here. UAV pops up to support that. Beams him on the rotation, and now you can see he's instantly pre-aiming where he expects his opponents to be based off of that UAV information. Gets 1 down. Now effectively it becomes like a 1v2 with another third party coming in. So many people. Huh? Notice how Joe doesn't, like, when he takes this shot, right? So many people will try to stop, turn, shoot, and see if they can win that gunfight. Like, let's say they get 1 plate taken off. They'll try to ego that gunfight and just be like, try to shoot him back. Because some people, for some reason, don't start running until they get cracked. You've got to conserve your plates. You've got to, like, stop your enemy's momentum, because there's something psychological about the fact that you break an opponent's armor.
No!
Ooh.
What the heck?
Completely snuck up on him. This Gulag is all about Peeker's advantage, in my opinion. You really aren't going to win a lot of Gulags just playing slow. So you'll see me whenever I play the Gulag, and it works almost every single time. I start and I show my body looking in one direction. So I'll show my body looking to the right, because you can see the hologram through the walls, right? And then I'll swing in the exact opposite direction. And usually what will happen is I'll find that player sitting on the other side, just hard aiming in this direction, and then I just swing all the way around and kill him. It honestly works about 75% of the time. Good win. Runs in, gets the loadout. I don't even know what gun he used in this game. Holy, that was fast. All right, so he's got the automaton, PPSH, double time, overkill, amped, stun, throwing knife. Not going to necessarily talk about what's a meta build and how he could do better, because at this point in the game, no one really knew. If you guys want to know what the meta builds for these guns are, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I've got some meta builds for you there.
Oh my. Oh my. Get off of me.
That's what they call him, the Movement King. So let's talk about what happened in this gunfight. Absolutely disgusting. Jumps up here, gets the knock, doesn't want to stay and overcommit. He probably thought he got the knock there anyways. Ends up popping. Spots the player on his right. We can hear the footsteps, and he's also looking in that direction. He just cleared the corner. So many opportunities for doors to finesse. Shuts the door behind him. And the entire time here, he's just getting that player to overcommit. Like we talked about with that other gunfight inside of it, the airfield. He's never just wanting to stand in an open doorway. Using those animations, getting people to overextend. Like this guy, his teammate's probably screaming in his ear, "He's 1E, he's 1E!" Snaps his ankle, instantly gets back behind cover right because he doesn't know where the next player is. Here's the footsteps on the inside. Instead of slow peeking at the door, which he would 100% lose, pushes in.
Get off of me! Get off of me, man! Oh my gosh!
I wish I saw what just happened. I barely
Oh
missed
my
it,
freaking
dude.
gosh, man.
Man could drop a thorn on my body. Like, oh.
All right, so they get the loadie. 4Z. Looks like he grabbed himself a ghost loadout. And now he's pushing in. 15 kills, 47 left.
He is knocked on the buy. He just rest him. Got the first guy a bullet.
Oh, they did. My son didn't hit.
2. Cowling, he said left, got me. World truck. This PP.
Nice.
Hey, remind me to give you this PP. In and out of the game. Trust me.
I'm down. I'm
Here.
down, bro. To our right, I think, was more, bro.
Okay, I will pop. Yep, coast.
That goes.
Yep, you're good. You're good. He's not flanking left yet. He's deep left. One shot down.
Absolute beams. The automaton is disgusting. I'm really just... Some of this is just watching the beauty of what's happening. There's not a lot of crazy stuff that's happening yet.
Let's grab self real quick, Z. Okay, everybody is gonna have self here, okay?
Okay,
For every fight.
Facts,
For every fight.
facts. Yep.
Good comms on Joe's part. That's one of the really nice things about running throwing knives, especially right now if you're playing Vanguard Royale, is after the second zone. I think it happens at, what, 47 seconds?
Okay.
Yeah, so third zone, 50 seconds left, fire sale starts, and everyone and their grandmother has self-revives.
This guy real quick.
So they pop in advance. That's an awesome opportunity for them to see everyone on the map. And then also on top of that, they can pull up their map and see where they want to rotate to on top of that.
I'm gonna fry this guy real quick. I don't know what he's doing. Though, because I... Down. It could be ghost though, because you already know how that goes. Okay. Flying in now. Alright, yeah. No, wait, Z. Flying in left. I'm pretty sure they're all flying in here. Super high up.
That right there is why I'm a big fan. I think it's of the PSU 3x6 scope, the variable scope. You can beam people from so far away with that thing.
Actually, I'm faded. Sorry.
And this vehicle, even though you're extremely exposed, is like essential if you want to drop a high kill game. There's some really cool stuff you can do with the, as you get up onto the higher sides of the map. So let's say you're, up here on the mountain. You can like jump off and obviously make it anywhere across the map. But let's say you're here and you want to make it over to the other side. You can jump off one side of the mountain and then side glide around and then actually make your way all the way around the base of the mountain by jumping off a complete opposite end.
Hop here. Yeah, just in case.
The elevation makes for some great rotations, but that vehicle, it's not as good as the Attack Rover, but...
Yep. I'm flying to him, okay?
It's multiple, brother. All right, after you kill him,
like a slingshot around the sun, exactly.
Just got torched.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bro.
You're fine.
Oh no, Joe lost the kill to this pilot,
Just got torched.
but the pilot overcommits and smacks into the side of the building.
Right here, he jumped off.
All right, so this is insane. There's 36 left, and Joe's gonna pick up 20 more kills.
That's his UA.
Just zipped up the top of me. Down.
Yep, huge.
Far roof.
Okay, I'm gonna drop and pop more UAVs. I'm gonna try to get one more. Nice, I got 2.
Vibe there for 1 second, okay, Z?
You're fine. You're not gonna die.
So Z's being a good team right now, exact. He understands that Joe's on a really, really good pace.
Why can't I hear this?
Oh, it's Joe. JoeWo with that silence. Oh. Z's being a good teammate, backing him up. Not going to take a lot of the kills. Going to help feed Joe the 40 bomb.
He's on a nasty heady. I cannot shot that guy. He's still sniping me, bro.
Wait, comes.
No.
You're fine. I got you.
Really nice move right there. Gets the first knock. He knows there's one more to his right, but instead of instantly challenging it, gets behind cover. But he gets just one too many bullets off while Joe is behind cover. Joe maybe could have finessed and plated, but it would have been awkward because he also has a guy behind him that's going to be self-reviving most likely. Barely loses that gunfight.
I got you.
I love you for this. The second arm. Got one. I'll back up here. I'm getting grabbed from somebody else. Guy on this side. Grab one.
Can I help you? Alright, the other one's hurt, okay?
Enemy cluster strike.
I can't chow. He clustered me.
He's broken. Fine, he dropped off that side.
Okay.
Listen, if you want to pose here for a second, we should have got broken it in. Do you need anything?
Nope.
It's kind of unique that Joe can be on a 3 or a 4-story building, but because of the terrain, he's actually not safe because everyone can shoot down on him. Previously, this would be like a complete dominant position in any game, but I imagine you could probably jump from this radio tower and make it all the way to the tower on top of where Joe is.
Okay.
Hey, Rez,
I don't believe he's using the damage max. He's using the 75 round.
Up top. Front him. Bottom, down.
Actually, no, it looks like these might be... This is the 50 round Sakura. I think the 6.5 millimeter Sakura. But keep in mind, this is day 2. Don't treat any of this as meta of, I have to get what JoeWo's building. He's probably changed that build like 15 times. All right. Exact goes down. If Exact would have been downed around the corner, Joe would have immediately swung for him and tried to pull aggro and prevent Zach from getting thirsted. But Zach was able to get behind the wall. Joe hears that door open. Once again, what are we not going to do? We're not just going to stop right here and start shooting, right? He's going to cut in, off to the side, B-hop off to the right.
up here.
I'm stunned.
For you. Damn it.
I'm full stunned.
You're good.
Ow. Oh. Alright,
More UAV. There you go.
again from somebody?
Allied UAV overhead.
The same guys that killed Joe earlier are still sitting on the exact same building. I don't believe he'd be able to side glide from there. Maybe. He could definitely go to the building behind him. And nice. You can climb on those peaked roofs.
They're beautiful. I'll play close, okay? I'll try to get them to OE for you. Here, I'm going to try to bring these guys out. Can you look at me? Yeah, I'll get you freebies. You ready? Oh, what is he doing?
Zach being a good teammate, trying to make the 40 bomb happen. There's 17 people left. 15, not including Joe and Exact. Now 16. And he's somehow going to clean up another 14 kills.
Yeah, torch across the way.
It's a new map. Everyone's a little slow, a little scared.
Okay, I'm
Still trying to play calculated. Joe doesn't want to throw it. This may have been like his first 30 bomb. Nonetheless, first 40. Spots the guy down there in the doorway. Cuts off to the right just in case he was pre-aiming him. Challenges aggressively.
Going back left over here. Oh, back here, close to me now. Close to me now, dead.
I'm surrounded by.
They rotated far right. The
Yeah,
demons are rotating
slide
far
left.
right.
Slide. Trust me.
Notice the discipline that Joe has, man. So many people, when they see that guy,
Left over here.
would have jumped straight out of that window
Going back left over here.
right there and just sent it out the window. But notice, despite the fact that he's dropping these 40 bombs, the little moments where he's like taking a breath, he's not jumping out. He's playing slow.
Now dead.
Gets the kill.
They rotated
He
far
knows that other teams were gatekeeping, right? There's a full team here that was just shooting that guy.
Slide left. Slide. Trust me.
Plays slow. Pushes the rotate out.
right. We're chilling.
Really nice rotation here. Almost like playing for the win, but trying to play for the 40 bomb.
Lock in tower and then second floor. Listen, we got to get out of this spot here. We're going to get
Go
sandwiched
left.
here. Behind us in the shack. One. I didn't shoot, but he's inside of that shack.
Coming out now. Telling me. Dead.
We're getting
Almost pulled.
straight from the other team.
Okay.
Nice. Nice, Chevy. Like, keep trying to slide left if you can, bro.
Top roof. Down.
Nice.
I'm signing up, okay?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Would you knock this guy close?
Inside.
Just sniping on the back balcony. I
Guy
can't
up back with me. Down. Forward.
Huge.
Up top. Still.
Don't see him. Not seeing him.
Is this on the live servers? Yes. This was the second day after Caldera released.
Still there. I hear him.
Top roof. Dead.
Nice. On the far right now.
If your voice gets higher, you're gonna hit more of your shots. It just works. That's how the microphone on your controller works.
You can go hold them.
Watch our left.
I mean, just all really nice job. Despite the fact that he's playing aggressively, he's still like, look how tight of an angle he's holding. He's scanning, looking for places where you'd expect enemies to come from.
Top roof. Down.
Then just hitting his shots.
Inside.
Here's the footsteps.
Guy up back with me. Down. Forward. Bullet. A lot.
We can rotate them. 100%. We can go hold them.
Watch our left.
He got 30 kills, and now there's 19 left.
Got a guy. A bullet.
I'm frying. I can't see him.
He takes the shots while he's out in the open, but doesn't want to overcommit.
Just play up on this guy.
Super disciplined gameplay here, but super aggressive at the exact same time. Notice how he's not just sitting there aiming down sight in the middle of the street. He took the shot, realized he didn't get the knock, instantly went towards the next piece of cover.
I'm selfing. Nice shot.
Close to me. Dead.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Let's freaking go. Selfing.
That was just beautiful.
I can't see him.
Rolling up. It's so tough to see people in the foliage. Spots one. Understands he's getting shot on the left. No longer tunnel visions that guy. Swings out aggressively here. Finishes the other guy.
I'm selfing.
Gets the thirsts. Knows that he most likely doesn't have time.
I'm selfing.
Right here, right? So he's trying to reload the MP40. Most likely doesn't have time. He only has 2 bullets, but he has 23 in the automaton. Swings out aggressively. Snaps on him.
Nice. Oh my god. Let's freaking go.
I'm dropping 40. I'm not even capping, bro. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Far right somewhere. Okay?
All right. They're demons, though. Screw that fight.
Yeah.
Recon team. Recon. Freebies.
Recon team freebies. So they're trying to save the last team. The only bad thing about trying to save the last team is, you know, if they're really good, they're going to kill the rest of the lobby and possibly kill your chance to get a really good game.
You want to rotate the zone, maybe?
Yeah. Watch our right, though.
I'm watching it.
Got a guy a bullet.
If you come over here, these guys are going to be way freer because I don't think they can stay there much longer. We just clear out our right and then we hold them.
Enemy UAV active.
I think they're fighting. All right.
So one's over here on the buy one. Very hurt on the buy, but I stun him. He's stunned there. He's stunned, drunk behind that bus.
Shoot his toes, Joe.
Frag his toes.
Multiple. Stunned him. I'm stunned. I'm one shot. You're fine. I stunned over you again. He's stunned. Second bus. Stunned. Drunk.
Inside this little thing, you know.
Watch that cluster.
Oh my god, brother. I'm about to die.
Behind me, Joe.
Yeah. That guy showed up earlier. Right here. But they're so tunnel vision on the fight that they're on, understandably so.
Drunk. Behind me, Joe. I had to kill him. I'm sorry, bro.
You're fine. Close, Teddy, right here.
Really nice job there, not overcommitting, getting back into his hard cover.
He went inside the little courtyard, okay? It's 2 inside of the courtyard. I gotta take time to play it up here.
You're fine.
There it is. Where can I get your full out?
He's like on this little thingy right there.
Dude, push that guy, bro. You gotta fly.
He's cocked again. Down again.
I got it.
Yes, dead.
Nice. Two left. You get nice.
Where?
I don't know.
Play it up, Joe. Thank you. So you notice it's a 2v2. If he gets the last 2 kills, it's going to be a win.
He's in the middle.
Zach is being a good teammate. He's not taking the kills. He's basically just being bait.
Rotating right side check, right side check.
Give me my freaking 40!
Great comms on Zach's part. Definitely not a bot lobby. I mean, in the early days, especially in the early days of Caldera, it was insane how sweaty the lobbies were. And it just shows here, everyone's hitting their pre-fires. Everyone's beaming Joe. He's just using his ability to get back into cover. Occasionally, when he's in really tough spots, like that insane gunfight at the beginning. And then good comms right here from Zach.
Rotating right side check, right side check.
And he's calling it from Joe's perspective. So that way he's not messing with Joe's. The lobby KD was a 1.31, someone's telling me in chat. And I saw that screenshot as well. So this was a sweaty lobby. This was not... This was not a bot lobby.
Baby! Give me my freaking 40, man!
But when you have absolute insane movement like Joe, you can make people look completely stupid. Like these guys right here. Using all the things we talk about with the Warzone Academy. Peeker's advantage. Not overcommitting. The animations in the doors. Having just absolutely insane gunny. Getting people to overcommit.
Oh my. Oh my! Get off of me! Get off of me, man!
Just a masterclass. An absolute masterclass. If you guys want to check out Joe live, he will be linked below in the description. If you want to be a part of this action live where I review not only pro gameplay, but also your gameplay, viewer-submitted gameplay from the community, make sure to join me live over on Twitch as well. Subscribe if you learned something new, enjoyed this video, vibed out with it, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.